Good morning to all the student. Good morning to all of you. Okay. Now in this lecture we will continue with this lesson. Abdul becomes courtier. Abdul becomes courtier. So let us go to the point where we stopped in a previous lecture, and after that we will continue. Up to this Murgi Khana. Okay. I am. So let us continue from the starting. Abdul approached a rich merchant. Abdul, I am poor student. Abdul said, I am poor student. Give me a chance to serve. Observe my work. Pay only what I deserve. So here he wanted to join the job at that rich merchant, and he said that if you find my work, if you satisfied with my work, after that only you give me my payment. Merchant said, you appears to be smart. Be my clerk. I will pay you well if honestly you work. So merchant accepted his offer and said that you are looking very smart guy. So I will give you a job or a work of a clerk, and if you work very honestly, then I will give you a payment very well, that you will be satisfied. Some days passed. The merchant called Abdul. Merchant said, I am pleased with your work and loving care. You are indeed a gem, a quite rare. I will give you a reward if your demand is fair. So he gave an opportunity to make a demand, that he wanted to complete that demand, and he wanted to satisfy the Abdul said excitedly, may I now read the books in your store, quench my thirst of knowledge. So here Abdul wanted the permission to read all the books in the store. He didn't want anything. Chorus on the background of the stage, the chorus said, days pass by, he learned and learned, gaining the knowledge for which he yearned, philosophy, astronomy, Arabic and Persian. Abdul, the scholar now is one in a million. Will he come to the emperor's notice? Will he be given honorable office? Friend said, news for you, Abdul. The emperor has answered your prayer, and the royal Murgi Khana is now under your care. So this is an opportunity to be a courtier. So Abdul grabbed this opportunity and became the head of the poultry or a murgi khana, where he worked very honestly. After working very honest, the emperor get into notice the work of this um, Abdul. Emperor, how, how is that? Why are we spending so little on our hands? How most of them died in the pains? So here, when Abdul worked as a head of the Murgi Khana, he worked very smartly that the expenditure of the emperors reduced or remains constant. It does not increase. So it emperors become so excited why expenditure does not increase, whether the all the hens in the poultry farm is died, so expenditure stopped. So he asked questions to the ministers that my expenditure on the Murgi Khana is reduced or it does not increased, but these hens looking very healthy. What is the secret behind it? Minister said, no, your majesty, they are alive and well. The secret of their health only Abdul can tell. Now he gives answer. The minister gives answer to the emperor that the secret can only the head of the Murgi Khana, that is Abdul, can tell us. So we must call him. So they called Abdul to the court. Abdul enters and bow before the emperor. So he gave respect. It is the one rule of the court. Emperor said, how come you spend so little on our hens? How do you nourish them at no expense? So he asked Abdul that what is the secret? How do you work? And whether there any secret that these hens remain very healthy? You have any secret? How you feed the hens? And it does not increase my expenditure. Abdul said, Jahapana, your humble servant feed them all, food from the royal kitchen, and I may tell, but only scrap and shell. Shell, it is egg, and kitchen waste. So all the murgis or hens were fed from the waste of the kitchen. So it reduced the cost of the emperor, and the waste of the kitchen also come into use. And that is enough, that waste is enough for the hens. So they and these waste also liked by the hens because it is very tasty. It's good for their health. See how they thrive. Deserve, thrive means deserve. So he said that I give him only kitchen waste. So waste, it does not go waste and want not. That's my drive. So this is my idea that the waste, the kitchen waste is come into use for the hens. So the expenditure on the hens reduced. Emperor said, interesting young man, you seems to be have brains. We put you in charge of the library for all your pains. So he offers him opportunity to become a librarian or the head of the library. Oh no, not again, only a keeper of books. And he wishes to be a courtier. How sad he looks. Chorus. Abdul said, never mind, I love books. I will get down to work. I will handle this well. My duties won't shirk. So here he accepted this another opportunity to be a courtier. So from this point onwards, we are going through uh, explanations. Emperor said, what? All these books have such expensive jackets. Surely they have cost a fortune. Silk, brocade, and velvets. So these books are covered by the Abdul with the silk, brocade, and velvets. So emperors imagine that it must be having heavy expense. Abdul said, no, your majesty, the expense were none. Emperor said, I can't believe it. Then how was it done? Abdul said, your majesty, I observed that the formal requests were sent to you in a bags made of a fabric best. When the papers were read, the bags were discarded. Why waste silk and velvet brocade? I demanded. I demanded. The royal tailors made the jackets. Nothing did they take. Each books were dressed your majesty's sakes. So for the majesty used, he makes covered. He covered each books uh, with these fabrics. So there is a rich rules that the one must receive the uh, um, order of the emperor with very respect. So these notice are written on the paper which has a covered of silk, velvet, and brocade. So after reading the order of the emperor, it's become waste. So Abdul used that waste of silk, velvet, and brocade. Then he go to the royal tailor and he said that he must do a jacket for each book, and it is dressed in that uh, fabrics. Emperor said, you have a great merit. I would realize much earlier. I am happy to announce now you are my courtier. So this is the aim of the Abdul, to be a courtier, and here he satisfied with after becoming the member of courtier, and the emperor give him a chance to be a courtier due to its great merit. Okay. Uh, Kaur said, wits, brain, and perseverance helped Abdul achieve his aim. Patience, determinations won him great name and fame. Here the chorus to the background of the stage said that wits, brains, and perseverance. This the wise attitude, smartness, and the being very cautious, grabbing opportunity. These qualities that deserve by Abdul, and after that he achieved his aim due to his patience and full of determinations. He achieved a great name. This is the part which is here. This is the part uh, get from the enter Mulla Dopeza by Pratibha Nath. So it is one type of a story or a drama uh, in a poetic manner, written in a poetic manner. Okay. So students, you must find out the hard words, that is uh, patience, determination, then perseverance, wits. These are the hard words, and you have to find out the meaning of these words. Okay. So under this we have a workshop uh, for you, that the first workshop is, or a homework we can say. So you have to do this homework in your books and send it to our new homework group on our uh, new homework group, okay, of English subject. From the play, find all the words that are related with the following: knowledge and learning, fabric, book, and work. So you have to find out another words which are related with these words. Okay. Second is discuss the following. Abdul gets what he wants in the end. What is the major factor that contributes to the success? His learning books, his intelligence, his attitude, his relations with the people, his luck. So here you have to discuss about the point which is responsible for the success of Abdul. The emperor says he had realized earlier that the Abdul has great talent. Does does tally with his actions? Give your opinion. Write down your opinion. Write a letter. So you have to write the opinion of a king towards the Abdul. So how he recognized the greatness of Abdul. Write a letter from Abdul to Emperor, requesting Emperor to give a Abdul suitable job. So here you have to be a Abdul. You have your written style must be that you are Abdul, and you wanted a new job in the uh, emperor's court. Rewrite. Next point is rewrite the play in the form of short story. Yeah, that you have to change the format and uh, take out the all the uh, dialogues, dramatical dialogues. Language study. Now here is a grammar, that is a common noun. We must know the definition of a common noun. Common nouns can be classified in a one or more way, that is concrete nouns and abstract noun. Concrete noun stands for the things that you can actually touch or see. For example, school, house, bag, butterfly, etc. An abstract noun is stands for idea, feeling, or qualities. So that abstract noun relates with the feeling, your mind or a feeling or emotions, we can say. So it does not appear or we cannot touch the abstract noun, we just experienced. So here you have to complete this homework and send the photograph on our homework group of 7 homework group. Okay. On our 7th group. Now we will start having an introductions of this next poem, in that is the how doth the little busy bee. So here is the poem about the bee who is continuously in a work. Okay, we will look this poem thoroughly into the next lecture. Okay, now we will stop.